What's up, everybody? Welcome to a new YouTube video. Today we're going to be making a video on getting your very first Redbubble sale. We actually have a real special video on that today. Before I get into the video, I just want to mention the video that we posted last, which was this morning. The music was too loud on it. On my speaker, it sounded perfectly fine, but there were many people that let me know, so I will be re-uploading that video tomorrow. It won't be part of the two videos that I upload. It will be a third video somewhere in the middle of the day, probably around 4 to 5 p.m., but or maybe like 3 p.m., something like that. So if you guys want to rewatch that video, this is just like a little notification to let you guys know I'll be re-uploading it tomorrow. I have to fix the video. I have to remove all the music in the background to make it very clear. I apologize about that, guys. I just didn't expect to go that way. And for those who don't know, basically what the Redbubble honeypot video was all about is, discovering the honeypot, discovering where all the quote-unquote calories are, you know what I mean? The sales, the likes, the follows. Once again, I don't want to expose too much in that video. If you guys want to see it, you can go ahead and take a look at it. It's a 28-minute video, so it's packed with information. But like I said, we'll leave that for tomorrow. Okay? So today's video, like I said, getting that Redbubble fifth sale. Let's go ahead and talk about this. You guys already know I've exposed this before, but the 4 pillars to Redbubble success are very simple and very easy to understand. I broke them down this way so that everybody can kind of get an easy grasp on it and, without really kind of complicating the process. A lot of the times we complicate the process for ourselves. Let's go ahead and simplify it down. 4 pillars to Redbubble success. You have outside promotion, which is social media, blogging, etc. Any kind of way that you market your products outside of Redbubble, that's outside promotion, right? And you could do it with email lists. You could do it with blogging. Like I said, social media. You got a ton of social media. You got Instagram, Pinterest, maybe even Twitter. I mean, who really knows, right? You can do all these different things, okay? That's one aspect. Another pillar is the power of the title that you use. We've spoken about this before, and we've even exposed this in the tagging course where we specifically showed the power of what a title can do for you on Redbubble, right? The power of the tags that you use. We've spoken about this as well here, even on the YouTube channel for free, as well as the tagging course, where we mentioned, tags matter. For example, if this beautiful design right here of a deer, an American flag kind of deer style, if I tag this with the title, let's say cinnamon, and I've tagged it with the tag acorn and unicorn, it's never going to get any sales, right? Because it's improperly tagged. This is why I tell people, trust me, it's not enough to be seen. You have to be purchased as well. And something that the tag spammers do is they get gassed up by the amount of visits and traffic they get. But I could tell you guys, traffic is not that big of a deal if you're not getting any sales, right? Traffic doesn't pay the bills at the end of the day. Only the sales do. Now, of course, there is a correlation between the more traffic you get, the more sales you get. But in general, tag spammers kind of deal with this issue. They might deal with getting a lot of traffic, but not that many sales. So one of the aspects is the power of utilizing tagging properly, not only to be seen, but to get the sale as well. And then finally, we have the quality of your design in terms of the design aspect, okay? Meaning, does it actually look good, right? Some people might argue, yeah, this design looks great. Some other people might argue, no, it's not. I always say that, for a design, it has to look good enough to get a sale. It can't be below average. If it's below average, nobody's going to buy it, or very, very few are going to buy it. But if it's average to above average, you have a chance. Now, if it's extremely above average, meaning it's the top of the top, then at that point, the art is not subjective. Everybody can sit there and agree that the art is much, much better. But really what this video is about is, after understanding the 4 pillars to success, you can gain tremendous amount of success with just one aspect. And this relates to getting your very first Redbubble sale, guys. I'm going to go ahead and increase the size of the screen. And I want to show you guys this comment that we got yesterday night. What did I do here? Yesterday night, okay? By a man named Gaurav Kumar. I apologize once again if I pronounce the names wrong. But I want to give a huge shout out to this guy in the comments. Huge respect and a huge shout out. And there's a reason why, and I'm going to go ahead and read you the comment. He commented back, he said, in November, I commented that I have about 50 designs and I don't have a single sale. You replied to me and you said make 500. I said I will do it. Yesterday I got at 266 designs and I got my first sale, and he posted a smiley face. As you guys can see, I was crazy hyped up, and every 5 seconds I was writing a comment back to this person, really just showing him mad respect. And the reason why I'm making this video, guys, is because I want to talk about this aspect here, okay? This was a person who literally commented to me. I remember this guy, too. He commented to me a while back, okay? He said, and I specifically remember this because I told him, I always add a number onto 0. Whenever somebody says, hey, I have 6 sales, tell me what to, 6 designs, tell me what to do, I'm not making any money. Or if they say, hey, I have 50 designs, I always say, go and do, and I add a 0 onto whatever the number is. So if they say, I have 60 designs, I tell them go do 600. If they say, hey, I have 70, I tell them go do 700, right? And the reason why I say that is because I'm giving them a number that's so large, right? So large that only a person with true dedication is going to be able to do it, okay? I'm giving them 10x, really, 10 times more. And so this person actually listened to my advice and got it done. And I'm not only very proud, but I'm very, I'm very happy for this person, because at the end of the day, there's only one thing that counts, and that's the hard work that you do. I've said this before, all the tools, all the softwares, all the things we use, these things are steroids to help us grow. But if we're not putting in the hours in the gym, we're not putting the time under tension, right? We're not putting in that effort, we're not going to grow no matter what we take. Right? And so in this kind of aspect here, this person, I don't know what his exact strategy was. Like I said, I don't know what course he got. Maybe he got some of my courses. Maybe he didn't. I literally have no idea. Okay? But what I'm saying is this person focused on one thing, and it kind of resulted in a pillar. And I'll explain what I mean. When you create more designs every single day, guys, by nature, over time, the quality of every single one of these aspects, except for the outside promotion, will increase. It will get better. So and this is how I did it, right? I talk about this all the time, but when I went on monk mode, right? When I joined Redbubble in Q4 a while back, right? Like a really long time ago. Well, not really long time ago. Over a year ago, right? When I joined, I had that Q4 advantage. I felt like I was smart. I felt like I knew what I was doing just because I had good sales in Q4. But Q4 doesn't mean anything, because that's only 1 or 3 months out of the year even, right? So what I had to do was, and I was fooled by this, is I sat back. I didn't really pay attention to my work. I didn't pay attention to my quality. I didn't force myself to keep posting. And what happened is the content that I was posting was starting to become lackadaisical, low quality. And what happened was, over time, my income on Redbubble kept dropping and dropping and dropping, and I was very confused. I said, how is that even possible, right? Because in Q4, I was doing very well. Here I am, Q1, Q2, Q3, and I'm decreasing. There was a certain month where I've talked about this before, but I go monk mode. I go somewhere, or even in the same house, I go somewhere where nobody can talk to me, nobody can reach me. The phones are shut off. Everything's off. I'm basically off the grid, put it that way. And I just reconnect. And I try to think from a bird's eye view, what am I doing wrong here? How can I succeed? How can I push forward? What can I do to fix it? And the reason why I call it monk mode is because literally I'm living like a monk. I'm not talking to anybody. I'm not doing anything. And the idea is I don't stop this monk mode behavior until I come out with a solution, until I come back with a win, right? And for me, during that period of time, that's when my eyes really opened up to the simplicity and the success behind Redbubble, okay? And I realized that all these tools, they're just helpers, right? But the main thing is not only going to be the effort, but the quality. And how do we control for quality? Well, it's through effort. The more effort we put in, the better we're naturally going to get at designing, at tagging, at titling. And something that I would realize is that the more tagging I've done, the more titling I've done, the more I started to catch on to things, the more I would realize, okay, this is probably not a good idea to do, or this is a good idea, or do this strategy, or do that. And hence why I've put that information in the course. And in the courses, I think even in the design course, I've even mentioned this, is that I believe it's in the disclaimer. Okay, I've said this in the disclaimer, I believe. Where's the disclaimer here? I've said that this is a library, an amalgamation of my personal experience. Anybody can learn the information that I've learned on their own. If they go back, they do the hard work themselves, and they do the 60 designs per day for a very prolonged period of time, anybody can reach the results that I have reached. But with that being said, what all the course is you're buying the amalgamation of information. That's all it is, right? The allocation of information all together in one place, right? And so what this person did, like I said, I have no idea if they got a course, if they didn't get a course, or what they did, but there's one thing they did for sure. They stayed consistent, and they kept working. And they went from 50 designs to 266. I told him, you're going to get your first sale by the time you hit 500 designs. He just passed halfway, 266, right? And got his first sale. So for everybody out there watching, if you're not sure why you didn't get your first sale yet, ask yourself, is there places where I can improve, right? Go monk mode for yourself, maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours out of the day. Maybe you have a life circumstance that doesn't allow you to step away from the world for a week, 2 weeks, or a month. Maybe you have the ability to step away for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, a half hour, an hour. And I'm telling you, you'll be very, very surprised what you can accomplish during that period of time. You know, social media is a big distraction. The internet is a big distraction. It's obviously a huge benefit and a blessing to all of our lives, but it can hold us back a little bit, right? So sit back and use these 4 pillars as a simplification, right? Study the 4 pillars. Look at your designs and say, okay, where can I improve? Can it be the quality of my designs? Okay, if that's the case, well, that solution is simple. You just got to do more designing, more practice, right? They say practice makes perfect. I always say practice makes better. So over time, you're going to get gradually better at the designing, right? You can look at your titling, you can look at your tagging, you can ask yourself, hey, is there a way to improve? For some people, it might be getting a tagging titling course. For some people, it might not, right? For some people, it might be going out there and doing it themselves. It's whatever works for you, right? Maybe there's books on this kind of stuff that you guys can read that can help you out with that. Maybe it's just personal experience. Maybe you're one of those people who are kinesthetic learners where you need to go out there and do it yourself. You need to experience it. You know, you have to be, you essentially hold yourself through the process and hold yourself accountable through the process. Maybe you're that kind of learner, right? So it just depends on what person you are. Or maybe you're doing everything right, but now you need to amplify the process by starting the social media promotion or the blogging or whatever the case may be. So if you're looking to get your first sale, right, just like this person, sit down, quiet the mind, and think, okay, where can I get better? And like I said, use these 4 pillars as a guideline through the process, through the approach. And I'm telling you, eventually you're going to get results. You're not going to get them right away, right? Because everything takes time. It's unrealistic for us to sit here and say, you can change the world overnight. You can't. Okay, that's a false reality that a lot of people say, but I've said this in the Iron Rules video. If you guys go back here to the Iron Rules video, where was it here? I know it was here somewhere. Battle strategy. This is the one. Rules to success. Okay, you guys should watch this. Redbubble rules to achieve extreme success. 7 rules, I believe. Or was it more than 7 rules? I'm not really sure. I can't remember. But one of the rules was get 1% better every single day. And I actually go back and I watch this video. If you notice here, there's a red bar on the bottom of the video because every time I feel like I'm stepping off the gas, every single time I feel like I'm losing my path or losing focus, I go back and I watch this video for myself because I need to remind myself, what are the rules to success? How do I get back on the game plan? And one of the most powerful rules, right, is getting 1% better every day. A lot of us, we want to change the world overnight, and I get it. I totally understand. We want to get out of the circumstance we're in. We want to change our lives. We want to change our families' lives. We want to show them how successful we can become. We want to impact people in our communities and show them that we can give back and be gracious in our blessings and all this, but we can't unless we actually go into that, what I call, like I said, monk mode, and figure out for ourselves, what can we fix? And like I said, for some people it might be a course. For other people it might not. For other people it might be a book. For other people it might be going through the process themselves and experiencing it themselves. It just depends on who you are and what you like to do and how you learn, more importantly. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Huge congrats to Gaurav, sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, Kumar. huge congrats, and huge congrats to anybody else out here watching this who's out here grinding and working for a dream that they want to achieve. You know, man, woman, or child, everybody's out here doing the best that they can to get somewhere in life, and shout out to everybody. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Bye.